200 small businesses are scrambling to find a new location after the city of Dallas ordered a popular shopping destination to shut down.
The Dallas markets offered shoppers an impressive variety of locally designed arts and crafts, food trucks, even live entertainment, all in one place in Paulding County. But Fox 5 team reporter Randy Travis says some peculiar decisions by the owner of Dallas markets has raised some serious concerns. Randy.
That's right, Courtney and Russ. The Dallas markets was a virtual gold mine, often packed with shoppers, especially this time of year. But the place is now empty, while owner Andrew Rodriguez is facing some of the same questions asked by vendors and the public. What were you thinking?
Have you been to the Dallas markets?
Like proud parents, owners Andrew and Angelica Rodriguez showed off their brainchild in this YouTube video, transforming an old warehouse into a shopper's paradise on the west side of Metro Atlanta. Antiques, arts and crafts, a true community attraction. Not right now, maybe not anymore.
We can't let people wander around or be on that property if we don't know that it's 100% safe.
Shortly before Halloween, the city fire marshal noticed new construction above the Dallas markets. Several shipping containers arranged to form a courtyard, with some pieces stacked on top to look like a turret. The city building inspection noted multiple electrical code violations. The Dallas markets owner failing to pull permits for much of the work in what's known as Building 3. When Rodriguez promised to have his architect write a letter and explain everything, that architect instead sounded the alarm. I am hereby notifying you of conditions I find potentially dangerous to public health and safety, Galen Lurch wrote to Dallas officials, insisting his client had not consulted him on the project. He said Rodriguez described the new construction as bunker and support facilities with an armory, panic room, pantry, bunk room, and a septic field. Concrete walls 12 to 16 inches thick with vault-style doors.
We were very surprised as to the extent of what was going on.
The city cited Rodriguez for multiple violations and suspended his business license, immediately tossing 200 vendors into an uncertain future.
We sympathize with them. It's something that the city could not pass on.
This is my livelihood. This is my business. This is what I do to feed my family. So.
Craig Stark paid $440 a month to run his knife sharpening business inside the Dallas markets.
It was very cheerful. People there were very happy.
He had to quickly borrow money from his children to afford this building on Hardy Street in Dallas.
Are you mad at anybody?
I wouldn't say that I'm mad. I feel more let down.
Like his Dallas market's neighbors, Stark wondered what Rodriguez was building.
Nobody could go in the back because he was keeping it a secret, and everybody was just whispering. It's like, what's going on back there? What's going on?
It took the fire marshal to finally provide an answer: a bunker. And the Dallas markets have been closed ever since. Why would a business owner want to put together such a complicated structure on his property? Vendors had the same question, so they started looking at Andrew Rodriguez's social media accounts.
God is the commander in this war.
We took a look as well. Post after post warning about impending doom and ideas on how to survive what's certain to come. One vendor showed us this handwritten list Rodriguez shared on their group page warning about the FBI and that spies were installed at the Dallas markets and everything was hacked.
I'm going to read you this letter given to me in a vision from God.
Then there's this recent live stream.
God has called us to be warriors, and we are going to take this country back in His name.
I don't think this is the end times. I mean, it depends what you characterize end times as being, I suppose.
It just was scary. I think people saw some of the things she posted, sent to the vendors. I thought this was all part of that.
I don't know how anybody could attribute anything I did as scary. I don't see the world as coming to an end time anytime soon.
So no need for a bunker for that kind of thing.
Sorry?
So you don't need a bunker for that, because you don't think end time is coming anytime soon. It's a bunker for natural disasters, perhaps? Is that?
For anything?
Could be, but what were you building it for?
It's building it for safety, but I don't understand why this has turned into anything other than me trying to take care of my family and community.
Do you think it'll ever reopen?
Honestly, I don't think so. And if he does, it's going to be extremely hard to get it back to where it was.
Rodriguez is due in municipal court December 1st to answer those citations. He told us he still thinks he can get into compliance and reopen.
Yeah, it's a shame because it sounds like it was a thriving business that a lot of people depended on. How big a challenge for him to get to compliance?
He's got a lot of work to do still, I think. I mean, he was told more than 2 weeks ago to get rid of all the shipping containers. And when we were out there last week, he still had a bunch of them out there. We were out there today, so I'm not sure what the situation is today. But last week, he still had a lot of those out there and still was doing a lot of work. So give him the, hopefully, best of luck. But yeah. It's going to be a tough slog.
I know you'll keep us updated.
Will do.
All right. Thanks, Randy.
Thanks, Randy.